Babe, it's open face. I could have this. Hey, Slurper.
You made a really good coffee this morning. I'll give you the credit.
Decaf coffee, might I just explain to everybody?
It's really tasty.
We only drink decaf around here.
Sometimes Sean drinks caffeinated coffee.
Well,
Susie's not lucky.
Very, very rarely. Very naughtily. So he's doing what I really disdain, is driving and drinking at the same time. Drinking and driving.
We're doing 4 miles an hour.
Which I think is illegal.
It's not illegal.
I think it is. I think you'll find out. In the UK,
ask the comments.
Taking a drink, having a drink and driving.
It's not illegal.
It 100% is. Honestly.
Okay.
In the comments, if you know, share away. Right, he's putting it down because we're on the smallest road in the world now.
Right, film the road then.
Oh.
We talk about the smallest road in the world.
Yeah, but the windscreen is disgustingly dirty. Clean the windscreen, please. Okay. Thank you very much. So you can see that it's the only grey day and we're filming, which is very annoying. It's
a grey day, so we decided to have a little trip out because last time we were in Ibiza town for a carnival, which I'll put up some B-roll of just so everyone knows what
it was very cool.
Well, we actually arrived late for the carnival, so we ended up chasing the carnival around the town.
Which is very weird.
And yeah, that wasn't a good idea. And then Susie pointed out if we just cut across 2 streets, we would have ended up where the carnival was finishing. But we didn't think of that, we just ran around the town.
Sorry, you didn't think of that.
You didn't think of it either?
Yeah, I did. No, we just didn't do it.
So we chased this carnival around the town. So we constantly saw
the same floats.
The same tail end of the carnival. Which is quite funny in hindsight. Should have thought it. Anyway, one thing we did see when we were over there was we saw basically the nirvana of motorbike dealerships.
It's called Motorcycle Street.
Yeah, we're going to call it Motorcycle Street. Basically, I think there's, 8, 10 motorcycle dealerships all in one street. And going into Ibiza town, you had Honda, Suzuki, Yamaha, and also some other brands like Moto Guzzi that you don't know. You pronounced it really well. That's the correct way to pronounce it.
My Italian is on form.
Moto Guzzi.
Moto Guzzi.
Okay, let's not go out to accents.
Oh, no accents.
So yeah, we saw it. We didn't have time to look at it. So as it's a grey day today, we're going to have a look at the motorcycle street, and we're going to go in and look at some new bikes. Didn't have Royal Enfield. Don't think they got BSA, but those are the brands I look at all the time. So let's look at something different.
We're going to try and wangle Sean some sort of test drive with my most charming. That's why he's got his Susie asset, Mrs. Mindful, with him today. It's not for a day out with me. It's, no. It's to hope that he can sort of encourage the Spanish men to deliver.
Yeah, we can use your feminine charms to good use to get the Spanish men to agree to something that I wouldn't be able to get them to agree to.
There you go. So, off we go.
Quick mention as well, as we're doing a little bit of a vlog, we've had a lovely email from Bob from Bali.
We love your emails, Bob.
Well, yeah, it's just really, really nice. I love reading them. He was saying that he's looking at a CF Moto, and he's also surprised about the money that it costs to import a bike into Spain and Portugal, because he was planning on buying a UK Meteor or something like that and then importing it, but it's actually quite expensive.
It's actually something that I was going to do back in my heyday of motor trade, was start importing motorcycles to Portugal.
Idea, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't tell everyone about this business idea. It's
it's not a business idea really. Maybe cut that bit out.
Okay. We need to also, I'm going to go for it. Let's do as the Spanish do, pull out in front of people. We also need to mention...
Oh wow, we've got some commemorations going on. Sorry, never mind the motorcycles. You missed it.
The birds flying around.
It's crazy going on yesterday. Oh, I've missed it now.
Susie's did zoology in uni, so they call it remunerations or whatever.
They don't call it remunerations. They call it murmurations.
It's a flock of birds in flight.
Yeah, but they do the big swarming and...
How do you say it?
Murmurations. I'm going to call it murmurations. That's way better.
So, what do we do before we left Girona, though? We had a little Friday night out razzmatazz, didn't we? Which is unlike us, with some people from the channel.
Oh! I thought you must have mentioned that by now.
I haven't mentioned it yet.
Oh my god. How have we not mentioned that?
I know.
So I've been a bit unwell the last couple of weeks since we got here. just recovering from the travel here, which sounds crazy, but that's how sensitive
Susie's,
I am. That's my life at the moment. So I didn't know you hadn't mentioned it, so I'm glad that I'm here. Well, we met Big Nige, or not, but I don't mean big, but he's an important character.
He's not overweight.
Yeah.
He's one of our favourite people, isn't he? To be fair.
Absolutely amazing night with his wife and
Laura
friends.
And Russell and Beverly, if I've got their names correctly. But
absolutely amazing, like such hospitality. Invited us to their sun deck, where we had like nibbles and posh drinks and
and they've got a lemon tree, which
we've been using, having our hot water and lemon in the morning from your beautiful lemon tree. Thank you, Nigel.
Yeah, thank you very much. Also, we now know that the Costa Brava actually begins in Blanes.
Yeah, so we went to Blanes.
Before, so I actually learned a lot about Catalonia as well, and how that actual language history and culture and everything wasn't permitted in Spain as recently as the 1970s, so they are quite protective over it.
And we had a tour of Blanes.
We went around Blanes,
with them all. Laura and Nigel know so much. And shared such lovely, sweet, encouraging words of the channel and us.
They did, actually. It's like, it motivates you, doesn't it? And they really kind of fired us up to keep on going.
So. And to be ourselves as well, which we always do. We do that, like, shamelessly, as you can hear from this video, us just rambling in the car. And to, like, have people celebrate that and say that they love it and that's why they watch it. I mean, doesn't get better than that, really, does it?
Is he coming out? the ever gamble you make with Spanish roundabouts. Ever-present gamble. Yeah, so that was really, really
It was
nice.
amazing. That made the end of our trip.
Yeah. And I think if we were going to put the order of places on the Costa Brava, having seen Blanes and Nigel's experience and his kind of a wisdom of the language and the culture and different areas, we would kind of rank Blanes really highly, I think. Yeah,
and the fact that they would be there a lot of the time.
Exactly, yeah.
Like me and Laura talked about swimming together.
Yeah, so anyway,
very cool.
That's probably a lot of info on that. That was actually a real highlight for us. Oh,
an advert for Amnesia.
Ooh.
Sean's getting ready to go out.
Other news. My dad has sent some pictures through of his new motorcycle, which will appeal to people on this channel.
Oh, you should share it. Share the pictures.
I will put the pictures over this video, so you won't see my face. You'll see a red Triumph
beautiful Thunderbird.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah. So
even it made me squeal. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. He had a Mutt 250, which I also rode and kind of reviewed in a pseudo review, like my kind of review, which isn't really a proper review. I rode it on the channel, and he had that for a while. Wanted something a bit more power, so he actually went to Motorcycles for All, which is near to us. I like the guys in there. I kind of go in there to browse. He came up there one day and he saw that there was a Triumph Thunderbird in there. There was actually two. There were two Americas and two Thunderbirds. And he went for one of the Thunderbirds in the end, and he's over the moon with it, and he's riding it whenever the weather allows. He's out a lot. So yeah, I will one day review the Triumph Thunderbird, but obviously it's in the UK and we're in Spain at the moment, so that's not possible. Some other things to catch up on, which Susie may or may not know about. Midwest Moto have had a delivery of about 12 Royal Enfields. Yeah.
Very
so
exciting.
I really, really like the guys at Midwest Moto.
Yeah.
They kind of gave me my leg up and were kind enough to sort of trust me when I was just trying to do some motorcycle reviews, and Mark in there just said, come in and take some bikes out for us and see what you think, and that was a really kind gesture, which I'll always appreciate.
Yeah, and him and Sonia are so nice.
They're just the most genuine, nice people. Jordan in there is just a stand-up guy. I just like going in there. It's fab. So they've been working for some time, I think, to get Royal Enfield on board. Or actually, the other way around. Royal Enfield have been working to get them on board because they're such a cool dealership. And so now they've got a Meteor Aurora edition, they got a Classic, they got a Super Meteor, they got Interceptors, probably the new Special Interceptor, and a hunter probably, and all the jam basically. So if you are in the Midlands, and you want a Royal Enfield, go to Midwest Moto, because you'll have a great time. It's just a decent place to be. Have anything to add on Midwest, Suze?
No, just we love it. It's really cool. I look forward to going in there when we're in the UK, whenever we are.
Right, and the other thing I want to talk about before we get on this very long vlog is my friend Dan. I won't give his full name, he's a bit shy, isn't he? He's kind of a handy guy, but not really a bike mechanic. He's bought one of these BMW K100s, or was it a K75? One of those triples that people from the 80s that people convert into custom bikes or cafe racers. And he's basically bought this bike, 1,200 quid it cost. I'll put some pictures up of it. And he's going to convert the bike into a custom project. So he stripped the whole thing down. Hasn't got a mechanical background, but he's just going for it.
Got stuck in. It's amazing.
I would use a kind of derogatory term for how he's got stuck in, but I won't use it because Susie's present.
Yeah, definitely don't use that.
He's something deep in the project. He's flat out on it. So Dan sends me pictures from time to time. He's not going to film it or anything. He's not doing a YouTube, but I think he's really, really brave to take that on, and he's kind of like a kind of clever guy who, without formal training, will be able to work things out. So I'm really impressed that Dan's taken on a project to convert that bike into his basically dream bike, custom cafe racer.
That's so cool.
It is really
and so
cool,
good for someone to do that for themselves, isn't it?
Yeah. Alright, well, we've rambled on a heck of a lot. How long have we been rambling for?
11.5 minutes.
Oh.
Come on and say hello. Hi everybody.
Yeah, get your face in there.
So, are we wrapping up?
I think we should wrap up till we get to Thingamajiggy.
Oh, there's going to be more, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, yeah. First stop, Motor Guzzi. Go inside, shall we? We'll probably have to ask them. So I guess it's like a different take compared to Kawasaki's Z1000. It's obviously a twin, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Hola.
Hola.
Yeah, good, thank you. How you doing?
Fine.
Sean spotted something that he likes.
I saw this in Mr. Darcy's video, which was actually in Spain as well. Maybe they've launched it here.
Can you get these in the UK?
It's actually surprisingly comfortable.
The Eliminator.
You can get it in the UK. But that's a 500cc engine.
Very cool looking.
But it is really cool. I haven't seen one in the metal before.
This is an amazing shop.
It is, it's got really nice bikes. Found a bike for Susie.
Just gotta be able to put my feet down.
Can you put your feet down?
Foot, like on the Rebel, but I'm on sort of.
But it's the foot position is way backwards.
Yeah.
Compared to that Rebel. What about the reach to the bars?
No, the Rebels were here as well.
Oh, okay. Vespa 300 scooter.
Oh, don't encourage him.
Which is actually really nice, isn't it? TFT screen. You've got the headlight down here.
For a scooter, yeah, it's alright. I mean,
Well, nice.
yeah.
Cool. It's quite noisy here, but just come out of
It's quite noisy.
Kawasaki garage, and there's a brand called, which I've never heard of before, called Rieku, and it's basically a 500cc parallel twin adventure bike, but with fully adjustable forks and dual fuel tanks. And the guy was telling us all about it. It's actually sold in Spain and France, didn't he say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly. It's sold at other places, but that's the most popular.
So yeah, never heard of them before, but it's a really, really nice bike.
Very cool. Sorry about the sound, everybody. Hello?
We've been around all the bike shops, and we've had a really nice time in Kawasaki, probably. He was the nicest guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He said you can film some stuff in here. We sat on the new Eliminator, the 500, new engine, new bike from Kawasaki.
I even sat on it and could put my feet almost flat.
Susie sat on it.
Woohoo!
I think Darcy, of Mr. Darty and the Old Man, he rode it in Spain as well. Really liked it. I quite like the Eliminator.
Me too.
For like a kind of entry-level Kawasaki bike, really comfortable. Just the dash is a little bit dated, which is a shame, but the rest of the bike's really nice. Honda Rebel, 500.
I actually think I preferred that, which is weird.
You preferred the Honda Rebel?
Yeah, felt more quality, felt more comfortable.
Okay,
but I mean, I don't know really. I wasn't riding it, was I? So I don't know.
The other really nice bike was that Moto Guzzi Mandello 100. That was really, really nice in the metal. I haven't seen one of those before, so I really like that. Oh.
It's just going to cause traffic pile-ups in
Suzuki. We had a look at some Vespa scooters, but didn't really like any of the other bikes in there. Didn't go into KTM. And last thing we did was we went over to look if we get some tyres fitted, didn't we? To scrambularize the BSA, one of my projects.
Yeah. I think you might have to give your bike to, maybe not because you don't want it permanently changed, but those lovely people at More Speed Racing. Let them jazz it up. Well,
they can jazz it up, but it costs about 5,000. That's not including the bike.
And maybe if you only want the tyres, that's a bit too much.
Yeah, I think they get away with it because they use a slightly different tyre size.
Why didn't you tell them the problem?
Right, so we're trying to find good point, Susan. We're trying to find tyres for the BSA, which are slightly, I'm going to go for it, which is slightly more off-road focused, so I can take the bike up these tracks and things. I don't want to jack it up or anything. I just want like an old school. Oh, there's a British camper van there. Not often you see that, but I want an old school classic bike with some off-road capability, so I can take the bike up some tracks, do some nice filming and stuff with it without getting worried of getting stuck. So I'm looking at various tyres, not full-on knobbly tyres, but off-road capable tyres. It's just hard to find them with an 18-inch front wheel because they're all either 21 or 19-inch.
Yeah.
Hardly ever 17.
And interestingly, they didn't have the thinner depth. So the skinnier one for the front wheel. Yeah, they didn't have that, the 18-inch, that skinnier one.
Hard tyre size.
We could get the 17-inch back tyre, but not the 18-inch front wheel tyre.
So we're having a look and we'll have to work out how to get that tyre to us and then get it fitted, because I would actually quite like the BSA to not only look a little bit more scramblery, but also have a bit of functionality as well.
So if anybody wants to be a tyre mule, not to be confused with a drug mule for us, let us know and we can order them, because Sean has beautiful contacts. Well, I don't mean contacts, but we've used sports bike a lot. We have a long-standing friendship, let's just say, with ordering sports bike shop stuff. So we'd love to do that, but obviously then they've got to get here. So yeah.
Well, we're going to sign off now. We're stuck in traffic.
Time for lunch.
Yeah, time for some lunch, and we'll catch you in the next one.